Hello, guys. We are going to do some heroics, and I'm going to share some tips, my personal tips on them, because there's not that much videos about them in YouTube, at least to my knowledge, anyway. So today we'll be starting on Dromund Kaas, and we will be doing this as a non-stealth class. Basically, stealth classes are, well, they do things faster. They do heroics faster, and they can do more heroics faster. Yeah, if I could tell you, you can open this part on your minimap and go to the solo tab, and you can just quick travel to Dromund Kaas, which I just did, so that would automatically teleport you there. So in Dromund Kaas, basically all the missions are quite easy, but the slowest ones are Shadow Spawn and Friends of Old. Friends of Old being the slowest. Well, we'll be doing that first. So here we are at the heroic area. So this is where I start. I start going in this direction, and I encircle to the right. You just follow the path. Kill all the enemies, especially the ones with the mercenary demolitionist, because they're the ones that drop the items that you need. Then after killing these enemies, you go to this path and you kill the demolitionist here. After getting all three things, cores, you have to kill the enemies here on the ships. There's no shortcut to this, unfortunately. Alright, after doing that, follow this path to go to the next one. We cut that because someone got into it first. Now, follow this path to go to the next one. This will ensure that you won't run into some enemies in the way. Unless if you want to do bonuses. Okay, now let's go to this path to avoid all the enemies going there. When there are enemies near the stairs, jump on the platform in the arrow. And that is it for Friends of All. Just kill all enemies there and we'll jump to the next mission. The next mission is the Mandalorian mission. Now you can do this mission however you like. And well, the fastest way is to kill these Mandalorians here and then kill the ones that are near the button to summon the boss. But you won't get that most of the time because, you know, other players are killing these people. So yeah, so you do this mission however you like. there's not much tips I can give here. Next is the Valanchoric mission, which is the easiest and fastest mission. So follow this path to ensure that you won't run into some enemies. So going out this corner, you hug the left corner here. To the next corner over here. Just follow that line over there to the corner. Then follow this line. Stay in the middle. Go to the next line. And avoid that guy there. Now you have to be fighting these enemies, unfortunately. There's supposed to be 2 more enemies here in the hallway, but the other guy killed them. So follow this path to avoid them when they're there. Hug this wall. And yeah, so that's it. And you kill the boss here, and that's basically the mission. In this next mission, you hug this wall. You hug this rock mountain to avoid the enemies to the left. And there are enemies here you have to fight, unfortunately, but luckily they're dead. It's been killed by some other dude. Just get the explosives. And then follow this path to avoid the enemies and just go straight to the objective. So yeah, that's the mission. Just press the button, kill some enemies, and if there's one guy fighting enemies here, just go to the other side and press the other buttons. But it's the main boss anyway, so help him kill him. This is the next mission, Shadow Spawn. So we'll be following this path to avoid these enemies here. Now near the dead body there, there's supposed to be a group of enemies, but luckily for us again, they're dead. So we'll be getting the objective here. The next thing I do is that I make my companion a tank, which will be shown here. And what I do is I let my companion attack the enemies here. Now, she's a tank, so she'll aggro all the enemies. Just be careful of these enemies. They jump and they push you. Yeah, just get the objective. And once you're done, just make your companion, what do you call this? Drop the aggro. So it's like control 2. And there are supposed to be enemies here, but there's none. But if there are enemies, just use the tank strat, companion tank strat. Now there's a little trick that I found, is that to heal your companion quick, just hop into a mount. And as you'll see here, the companion's at full health. Now that guy's killing enemies, and we're being a jerk, just getting the objective. Do not do that. It's a first come serve basis, at least in my opinion. So yeah, So again, I use the tank companion strat here. Careful of the guy that jumps, because he'll get pushed. And yeah, and then follow this path. You know, I de-aggro my companion, make him come to me, follow me, and follow this path. So you hug this wall here, the rocks, and just run, and you lose aggro. Then follow this path, and that is it. That's all. And here we are, the same mission order, and we're using a stealth class this time. So this is our, well, this is my tip for it. So you go stealth, and this only works for the first ship. And mind sap the dude, the gold dude, and then go as close as far away as possible to the button. Now they're not supposed to be aggroed, but since there's another guy that, well, aggro it. And that's the only tip I have for the stealth here. Same path, just go stealth. This is the Valanchoric mission, and I skipped the Mandalorian one because it's really the same thing as I said before, as I've shown before. And you just go stealth, skip these enemies, but I'll show you the skip that I was talking about. See? Hug that one. Yeah. And that's it for this mission. Here we are at Shadow Spawn. So mind sap this guy. And get the objective. Now I skipped the other mission because it's the same thing. Just going invisible. Now in this part, you can mind sub this guy, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And you have to wait for that gold guy, Gundark backbreaker, to go away, but I got impatient, so I got aggroed. And that's just unfortunate. Alright, just use combat cloak or whatever the ability is called. And next up, this one I'm sure of doing, and it works most of the time, is to mind sap this gold vicious lean and go as far away as possible to the dead body and pray that you don't get aggroed. In this part you can do it too, but yeah, it's kind of tricky. You have to wait for it to get spread out, and you have to mind sap either Fire Claw or Backbreaker. So yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't work here. I did something wrong. If I move towards the left a bit, maybe I would have aggroed, but yeah. Lives will be like that sometimes. This next one is a sure ball. As you can see, the right one is the closest one, so you mind sap that guy, and then we go as far away as possible, and then get the objective, take all, and then go stealth, head towards the objective. Here's another tip: put the mission items in your quick bar and put them in order so that, well, you could press them faster. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe if you want some more, and yeah, I'll be making more videos on some personal tips, other heroics. So yeah, thank you for watching.
I have my set spawn. You have your reward. Our business is concluded.